Guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I'll give you an update on the SP500 and US30 trade, because these two trades are about to continue their bullish momentum. I'll give you an update review also on the trade that we took, on the signal that I dropped on my VIP group, Bitcoin, and the gold market. The SP500 and the US30, we might see a new all-time high this year, probably 55,000 USD per the price of US30 and 7,000 plus on SP500. So in this video, I'm going to break the price action down for you, so we see how we can find possible trading opportunity throughout this year. The first currency pair I have here is the US30. Okay, now from price action, guys, you can see how this trend has been making series of higher highs and higher low, right? This was the first previous high. All right, previous high, market came to give a low. All right, this is a low. Then it came back again to give another higher high. All right, then lower low, right? Okay, all right, this first higher high, a lower low, right? Then a higher high again, came back to give another higher low. All right, so this is the basis of a trading market. Trading market always consists of a higher highs and lower low. And how do you identify this? How do you identify this trading market? You can use chart pattern to identify a trading market. You can use Fibonacci retracement, or you can use these higher highs and higher lows to identify a market that is trending. Okay, so once you see a lower low like this, what next will happen? You see another what? You might probably see another what? Higher high, right? So this is what I saw on this monthly time frame, that I knew that okay, this US30 market will probably continue the bullish momentum. And if you also make use of the of the Fibonacci retracement level, you see that this area where the market is retracing from is the 50 Fibonacci retracement level. All right, so you don't want to play around this Fibonacci retracement level, because this trending market always respects Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so you could see this impulse leg retrace from this 100% retracement level. So those bearish move that was happening on our previous channel was as a result of this retracement that is happening at the 100% retracement level. So the market came back to respect this 50 Fibonacci retracement level. So what we might see now is a continuation of this second impulse leg into this extension level of 55,000, right? Into this extension level here of 55,000 USD. So now that we have gotten the direction of where the trend is going to go, so what we now do is to what? Look for a buy opportunity on lower time frame. All right, so I'm going to show you how we are going to find a possible buy opportunity on this trade and SP500. Same trend that is going on here, that same trend that is going on with SP500. Let me just plot this level, just pull it this level, put it at a random number of 55,000. All right, random number of 55,000. 1, 2, 3, right? Then I'll also plot this retracement level, this 100% retracement level of 45,000. 1, 2, 3, of 45,000, right? So that was the first concept that I used to predict that this trend might continue this bullish move. And the other thing I will also show you guys that is confirming this trend to be a solid bullish trend is when this trend came back to respect this resistance level that now turns support. All right, let me just change this color. I love yellow. Sorry, don't like this color. I love yellow. light yellow, then I'll put it on this. I'll change this to blue and increase the good. All right, so you see what happens here. All right, this is a resistance here. Okay, let me draw it. This is a resistance. What's happening? This thing. This is a resistance here, right? A resistance that now turn what? A support, right? Resistance that now turn support. Okay, resistance that turn support. So this confluence area here is a solid area where the trend is retracing from. So I'll show you how we are going to find a buy trade on the SP500. All right, so I can also plot my trend line somewhere here. All right, first touch somewhere here. All right, okay, let's go on the weekly time frame. See that clearly. So yeah, now guys, I was telling you from our previous analysis, right, that if this trend is able to sustain above this trend line, this bullish move is still going to continue. So this confluence area here now, this is where the market is retracing from. But this double top that was formed here in our previous analysis, this is what caused this sell-off of SP500 of US30. All right, this is what caused this sell-off. Now the way I'm going to find a buy trade, let's go on the daily time frame, guys. All right, sports saw some tracement here. This is a resistance level, daily resistance level. All right, see what happened here. Just here a little bit to get multiple touches. Right, support that turn resistance here, right? And secondly, I can plot the trend line here, right? If we break out of this resistance level here, the next level target for US30 is 45,000 USD. Okay, once we break this 45,000 USD, we also be looking for a buy opportunity. All right, although I'm not on this trade right now, the only trade that I'm on right now is gold and SP500. all right, I will show you why I jump on the SP500 market. All right, this trend is respecting this trend line. Okay, acting as a strong, but you don't want to ignore this resistance level, right? This daily resistance level, this is strong daily resistance level that the market is reacting from. Okay, this is a strong area here, so I can't just be jumping in on a buy trade here, all right, because of this resistance. Just if I see a breakout of here, I might use Fibonacci retracement here, right? This is a confluence area, right? This is a confluence area here, but I will not be buying here, right? Because this is a strong resistance level. You see how this market sell out. See how this market, see this massive sell off before, okay, on this market. So the same thing might occur at this supply area here. So I don't want to be buying here, even though here is a confluence area, right? Because this trend might blow to the downside. All right, so the way I will wait for to enter a buy trade on this US30, where I will wait for a buy trade is when I see something like this. If we come back to test here, and if we respect this resistance level, then a retracement inside of here, then I'll be looking for the buy trade. All right, but I will not be buying here, even if here is a confluence area, because of this daily resistance level. Okay, so US30, this bullish move is still going to continue moving to the top side. All right, we still have enough space. We have enough space to make these pips. All right, we have enough space here. This is a wide space. All right, I have about 9,000 pips to the upside. So let's see what happens if this trend line, this supply area, this resistance level is able to break. Looking for a buy trade on US30. All right, because this area here now, we can't be buying here because the area is a solid resistance level. So the market might just break this trend line here and continue this bearish move. And continue this bearish move to the downside, staying above this trend line. Right, this trend we still continue this massive bullish move. So I'm bullish on SP500. I'm bullish on SP500. On US30. All right, now let's look at the SP500 market. All right, let me show you why I'm there currently. SP500. Just delete. All right, same trend is happening with SP500. All right, use Fibonacci retracement to plug your swing. Same trend. All right, same trend is going on with SP500. Okay, all right, this is the first impulse leg here. A correction into the 50 Fibonacci retracement level. Might see a continuation of this second impulse move, 1,000 or 8,000 plus on SP500 before 2027 or 2026. All right, before 2027 or 2026. Remember, I called for this all-time high from 3 when the SP500 was still selling at a 4,000 plus. The market came back to give us an all-time high of 6,000 plus, where the market is retracing from now. All right, the market retraced from this 6,000, that is the 100% retracement level, then came back to test this 50 Fibonacci retracement level. So a continuation of this trade is expected to happen on SP500 and US30. So you can see it is the same trend that is going on with the SP500 and the US30. So they move side by side with each other. All right, they move side by side with each other. So that is why my analysis, my approach have changed to a bullish move, because on this higher time frame, on this monthly time frame, this trend is still pointing towards the top side. All right, the trend is pointing towards the top side, so we are going to be looking for a buy opportunity. I will show you why I'm buying, but before I will show you that, I just want to show you the overall market condition of SP500, why I will be bullish throughout this year, why I will be bullish on SP500 and US30 throughout this year. So new all-time high on SP500 before 2026 or 2027. All right, we are hearing that here first. Okay, let me plot this level so I can delete this Fibonacci. All right, so, and the second thing that I will use also is these higher highs and higher lows that the market is making. All right, this is the first higher high, right? First higher high, a lower low, right? Lower low here. The market came back to give another higher high. All right, another lower low. So what we might see again now is a higher high, right? So these two. So what we might see again from SP500 is another what? Higher high, right? Into this extension level. So we are using different tools here now to predict this trendy market. You don't want to mess around with Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement holds more on the higher time frame than those lower time frame that you guys are using. All right, so that is the two confluence here: Fibonacci retracement, higher highs and the higher low. Another place that we also use to predict this is this resistance that now turns support here. All right, let me plot this level. This resistance. All right, this resistance here. What is happening with my mouse? This resistance here, okay, that now turn screen, man. Resistance here, then I turn support here. Okay. Resistance at turn support. Delay this. So delay this. All right. Let's go on the weekly time frame and plot more level. This trend line I was telling you about the other time. Plot my trend line here. Here this market trace from. Alright, so this is a strong support area for this SP500. So we are seeing this massive pull rejection to the top side. Alright, this area here. So let me show you guys how I jump on this trade on SP500. Alright, how I jump on this trade on SP500. I can plot this level. This is a resistance level. This is a resistance level here. This daily resistance level. Adjust it a little bit to get multiple touches. Alright, so you see this is a strong resistance level, daily resistance area, right? This was the support that turn resistance here, right? So the market retested here, drop, then the market break out of it, came back to test it. So it was at this retest here that I jump on the buy trade. I take first take profit is right here at 6,000, put a round up number of 6,100 naira, $6,100, right? $6,100. That's my first profit target. So my overall target is right here. I'm going to hold this trade for a very long time, just like Bitcoin, US oil. Alright, just like Bitcoin and US oil. So this SP500, I'm going to hold this trade for a very long time. Alright, so I jump inside of here, and I can also plot a trend line here. This area. You see that clearly on 4 hours time frame. Jump in here. See how the market came back to respect this trend line. Alright. First touch here. Second touch, right? A third touch. So this fourth touch holds, right? And make use of this fair retracement. Swing right to swing. Market came back to form a base here, a confluence zone here. So I jump on this trade on the lower time frame inside of this confluence area, right? Okay, so once the market take out this resistance level, let me adjust this level. Once the market take out this resistance level here, I jump in on the lower time frame here. First profit target is at this daily resistance level. Second target is here, 6,300. Overall target, I'm aiming at overall target of 7,000 plus. Alright, the market is not just going to fly into this area. Alright, the market is not going to fly into this. It's not going to fly into this area. Okay, to this area of 7,000. What am I doing? The market is not just going to fly into this area. So we might see some consolidation, some range before this market will come into this monthly extension level. But my overall target is right here. I put my overall target there. Alright, but you know how I trade. I always love to move my stop loss once my first take profit is triggered. The first take profit here is this level at $6,100. Okay, second target is at this 4-hour extension level of 6,300. Okay, I'm already on this trade. I dropped this signal on my private group. I also dropped gold and Bitcoin signal both on my private group and my right. So I will show you why I was buying gold and why I was stop out of gold. On the Bitcoin. Alright, gold is already on our take profit level. It's at the take profit level. We have already moved our stop loss to break even. Group chat and my Telegram and WhatsApp community, my free Telegram and WhatsApp community. We are stop out on the Bitcoin trade. I will give you an update review on that, but I just want to share with you why I'm bullish on I'm now bullish on the SP500 and US30. Okay, so if you are looking to buy US30. We are already on this trade on our private group chat. If you want to join my private group chat or my Telegram free channel, check the link at the description of this video and join and be part of the trading community. I do drop free signal there on my private and public free Telegram area. Okay, so the next level target for SP500 is 6,100 naira, $6,100, and overall target is at 7,700. Before this year ends or in 2027, we are going to see this 7,000 plus all-time high. All right, so that is it for SP500. So if you are looking to find another buy trade, because the entry is late now, you can't be buying here. All right, if you are buying here, where will you put your stop loss? All right, if you are buying here, the stop loss will be too wide. All right, stop loss will be too wide here. 5% stop loss is too wide. All right, so you should be waiting. I got in inside of this conference area on lower time frame, so I'm already on this trade. So you can't be buying here. Your stop loss will be too wide. If you are looking to buy again, to just wait for a breakout of this $6,100 here before you look for an entry again. Okay, now let's go and check the Bitcoin and gold trade. Let's check gold trade before we go to Bitcoin. I'm already on this gold trade, guys. So I want to tell you why I was selling gold. Okay, I want to tell you why I was selling gold. All right, now you know I told you the basic principle of a trading market, or when a trend is about to reverse. When a trend is about to reverse, it's either it formed a reversal pattern or it respected the Fibonacci retracement. I mean, you can use Fibonacci retracement to identify a trending market, or when the trend is about to reverse, or you can use higher highs and higher lows to identify when the trend is about to reverse. But most of the time, I use Fibonacci retracement and chart patterns. These chart patterns tells me the direction of where the trend is going to go, especially when they are formed on a weekly or monthly time frame. So if you are using Fibonacci on the weekly and monthly time frame and they respect those Fibonacci levels, they are telling you that okay, this trend is about to trend one more time or it's about to reverse. That's why I'm able to predict big move of the market using Fibonacci retracement or using chart patterns. Okay, so you see how I trade. I aim for the bigger move, for the bigger trend, for the bigger bread, because that is where the money is. That is how you can able to grow small account to a reasonable account. All right, so now on the Bitcoin trade, on the gold trade, the reason why I was selling was when this market was making higher highs and lower low. That is higher lows and lower low. All right, so the first higher high was here. All right, this is the first higher high, right? Market came first higher high, right? So strong with this mouse, this part. All right, this is the first higher high, right? Market came back to give us a lower low. Zoom out a little bit. Then it came back again, give us higher low. All right, this is a higher low because this previous high could not break above this previous high, right? So it's a higher low. Then it came back again and take out this previous low to give another lower low. All right, then it came again and give another what? Higher high. All right, this is a higher high because this high could not break above this previous high, right? So what we might see now is another what? Higher low. I mean lower low of what? Gold. All right, and secondly, if you look carefully, you see this chart, this level here is a chart. There's a chart pattern here now that is formed on this daily time frame. So that's why I'm contemplating that this gold trade might reverse. All right, this is a head and shoulder pattern. The right shoulder is the right shoulder here, right? Have the right shoulder there. Then this is the head. This is the head. Then this is the left shoulder. Another from this is the left shoulder here, right? This is the left shoulder, okay? All right, right shoulder, a head, you have a left shoulder. So I was able to jump on this gold trade. I will show you why I was able to jump on this trade. We are currently on this trade. The trade is running in profit in both our private and public community. Check the link at the description, guys, and be part of my trading community. If you don't want to miss out on my free signals, I also drop free signals on my Telegram community and my private community. So I was able to jump on this trade at the third touch of this trend line, right? Third touch of this trend line, right? This is the first touch, second touch, third touch. And you know, third touch of a trend line always does the magic, right? Because we plot this level, a breakout of this. Let's go on a lower time frame, 4 hours time frame. Let's see. All right, so gold is coming back into this area. My first take profit is right here. First take profit is right here. Just change this color to this to this is too bright. Let me change this, put it at a good, it's okay like this. All right, it's okay like this. So my first take profit here at this demand level. So I'm aiming for overall target here, this support level. All right, the support level and this level. All right, I dropped this signal on my Telegram channel and my free here and my private group. So you see this counter trend line here. When we break this counter trend line, all right, this inner counter trend line, my entry was at the breakout of this inner counter trend line on lower time frame on gold. All right, see how this market respected this trend line. Let me adjust. Don't know what's wrong with this, my mouse. What is wrong with you, bro? Right, first touch, second touch here, market tested here, second touch, a third touch here. I found an entry at a breakout of this line. All right, the next level target here, we are about to make like 125 pips to 200 pips on gold. 200 pips. First target is here, 122 pips to 200 pips of gold. All right, although I've already moved my stop loss to break even. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. All right, you see how this market has been respecting this trend line. Tested here, market react to it, tested it, react to it, tested this trend line, react to it, came back to respect the trend line again, break out of it, continuation to the downside. So this is the next level target for gold. Next level target for gold is this demand area of 3,200, right? That's the next profit target for gold. We already moved our stop loss to break even. I dropped this trade on my VIP signal and my public signal. So the other trade we took was Bitcoin. Part of the Bitcoin trade. Let me show you what is going on with Bitcoin. All right, show you what is going on with Bitcoin. I was stop part here, a retest of this resistance level. Now the reason why I was buying, our first entry for Bitcoin was here, right? This area. Our take profit was here at 100,000. I was able to find another entry at the retest of this trend line. All right, I got in somewhere here. Stop loss was just below here. All right, why I was buying there was because of stop out on this trade. I want to tell you guys. Now the reason why I was stop out of this trade, the reason why I told you guys to close this trade was when this market gave this strong bearish candlestick, right? This bearish candlestick here. This means that this trend is going to continue. It's going to retrace probably into this 50 Fibonacci retracement area, right? Now let's see if you use this Fibonacci retracement, guys, right? You see, this is 100% retracement level, right? The market is retracing from here. I made a mistake, all right? We all made a mistake. I was not saying this previously. I would not have looked for a buy trade here. I was stop part here, all right? I was stop part here. So I closed this trade. The way I'm also looking to buy this gold, this Bitcoin, is going to be, let me close this, let's see clearly. It's going to be at this 50 Fibonacci retracement level, all right? The market might, see, this is a strong bullish move, right? First impulse leg, all right? So the market might retest, it might rest again before we see continuation of Bitcoin. So we all made mistakes. I made that mistake, learn from my mistake. So this level here is a resistance level. It's a resistance level. Or stop part. Let me see this 4 hours Fibonacci retracement level. Oh, strong this area. So this is why I always preach risk management to you guys, and making use of stop loss and take profit. Or your strategy cannot be 100% all the time, all right? So you need to understand that losing and making profit is part of trading. That's why risk management and stop losses and take profit is very important in trading, all right? So I was able to jump in here on a lower time frame, where I was aiming to take first target at this 100% retracement level, this 4 hours 100% retracement level, but I don't think that this market will respect this level, okay? Because on a daily time frame, this level is a 100% retracement level. So, and you see, we have broken out of this trend line, this 4 hours trend line, all right? That's the acting. See, first touch here, the reaction, market came back here. It was at this area here, I jumped in this demand area here. My first entry was at this demand area here. I draw that signal on my Telegram, my private Telegram channel. So I was able to find another entry here at a retest of this support, this resistance and atom support. But I don't think this market will respect here. All right, we are still going to see a pullback into this level before we see a continuation. All right, so this trend line has broken. As this trend line is broken, that was when I closed out my position. And then this area is the next level for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's why I told you guys to close your position. All right, to close your position, we are going to find another entry inside of this area. We are already on gold trade and US oil, so those trade make us, we only have one losing trade this month, that is this Bitcoin now. That is one losing trade. I have 2 losing trades this year, Bitcoin and the USD JPY. So that is the 2 trades I have lost this year. So learn that losing is part of trading. All right, so if you don't have the heart to lose, you don't have the heart to win. So risk is part of life. You have to take risks for you to win. So yeah, that's how I told you guys to close this trade. We are already on Bitcoin and gold trade. Gold is doing well. We have already moved our stop loss to break even. Now you need to understand, guys, every signal that I drop on my Telegram or my private trading group, they are swing trading signals. All right, they are not swing. I'm a swing trader, right? So be patient and allow your edge to play out. When you believe in yourself and believe in your trading strategy, I don't see why you should be having this fear of missing out. People have this fear of missing out because they don't believe in their setup. For you to have confidence in your trading edge, you have to backtest that for a very long period of time. Only 4 years to become a profitable trader. So that's why I can boldly tell you, I'm seeing this price going to so price. I'm seeing this price going to so price because I have spent 4 years plus backtesting and seeing these chart patterns form repeatedly all the time. All right. So if you want to become a profitable trader, you need time. You need to get the right education and spend time with the chart. Okay. So you will not be a profitable trader overnight. All right. Get the right education. Once you have an edge, you have good risk management, you have discipline, then you have enough capital, you are good to go. Okay, you are good to go. So if you have enough capital, because $100 can't help you to live a free life, that financial life that you want to live in forex trading. You need a reasonable capital, but if you have a small capital, just be applying small risks and compounding your gain. All right, so I have a $1,000 account. I mean, $500 to $1,000 account that I'm managing. So on my $1,000 account, I'm using proper risk management. I also have like $200 or $100 account where I trade with high risk management. Okay, right. So that is it for the Bitcoin trade. So let's wait for the pullback into this area. Then we look for a buy trade. Okay. All right. So I just want to quickly update you about that, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join my Telegram and WhatsApp community if you want me to keep giving you free signal and on our signal. Go join my Telegram channel and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out on every trading setup that I drop on this channel. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified, so you watch the trading setup on time, so that the market will not start playing out before you now be watching the video. All right, subscribe, like, and drop a comment at the comment section, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.